Happy Spooky Wednesday. Today we're going to be reading and practicing building your background knowledge about a science topic. The big lesson for today is this. By spending 5 minutes to research a new topic before you read a challenging text, you can prepare yourself to learn and remember more. So this video is going to introduce the task and walk you through the steps that you need to complete in order to practice effectively. So there are several steps to today's lesson, but they're all contained in the links or right there in this Canvas post that's on my screen. A couple things to point out is that the video directions will be right here. They're not there yet, but they will be soon. The article read aloud is down here, and the actual assignment is at the very bottom. And that's because I can't make this thing any smaller. So just be aware that you're going to need to open this. Now, let's review the steps before I show you the graphic organizer. First, you're going to need to open that Google LTI assignment down below and follow the directions there. We'll do that in a second. Then you're going to watch this video called SciKids Your Super Skeleton. And it'll load over on this side. Looks like that. You can really skip the first 30 seconds or so because it's kind of an introductory cartoon thing. It's about 5 minutes long, and that is where our 5 minutes of research comes in for building your background knowledge. After that, you're going to be going back to that Google LTI assignment, so you want that open in a separate tab to add information to the graphic organizer. When you're done with that step, you read this short article on bones and skeletons that looks like this. It's called Drink Milk with Your Halloween Candy. It's about spooky skeletons. Okay, if you want to listen to me read that aloud, the video is again right here. And finally, you add to your want to know and learn columns on that graphic organizer and fill it up with as much as possible, and then you submit it. A lot of students are not submitting their work when they're all done. That means I have to go looking for it. It takes a lot longer that way. So open the Google LTI assignment, read the directions there. Then you watch this video. Then you go back to that assignment, the organizer. You fill it out a little bit more. Then you come back over here and click this link to view the article. Read the article and add to the organizer. We'll be there in 1 second. And when you're all done, then you submit it. There's a lot of steps involved, but it's mostly kind of going around in circles, spiraling. So let's look at this organizer. When you open the Google LTI assignment, it looks like this. There are 3 columns that you're going to be working in. Let's read the directions first. Use this KWL chart to show your understanding. Start with the know column and list as many things as you can think of about the topic. Then in the want to know column, come up with some questions you want answered about the topic. Finally, after reading the text or watching the video on the topic, complete the learned column by listing facts and ideas you learned from your view of reading. So this models the learning process. You got to bring some background knowledge in. What do you know about skeletons and bones in the human body? What do you know? And what are you curious about? And then finally, what have you learned? So this is called a KWL chart. It will expand as you go, so don't worry if it goes over onto the next page. I will see that. You don't have to worry about space or anything like that. When you're all done, you go back to your Canvas page. You may need to hit the refresh button up here and then make sure that you submit it. I think the whole assignment is going to take you maybe 15 or 20 minutes, but it's good practice and it gives you a chance to build your background knowledge and practice applying some strategies to reading a more difficult text, which is what we're working towards in reading systems. Okay, I know you're excited to get started on this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you know and what you learned from reading and watching a video about skeletons. And I will see you again soon.